In case you missed my previous videos on this, I'll link them down below. But the trend of women being randomly punched on the head on the street in New York City appears to be only getting worse. It started with numerous women on TikTok saying it happened to them.
I was literally just walking and a man came up and punched me in the face. The man just came up and hit me in the face.
I literally just got punched by some man.
In the case of influencer Halle Kate McGugan, 40-year-old Skiboki Storer was arrested for the assault. But the deluge of women reporting similar attacks clearly suggests a growing epidemic and possibly even the return of the knockout game. Comedian Sarah Suzuki Harvard said she was, quote, punched in the back of my skull from a random man on the street. Forbes reports that Real Housewives star Bethany Frankel left a comment on one of McGugan's TikTok videos saying she too had been targeted. This is insane because this happened to me a few months ago, but I was embarrassed to say insane. I was taking video of a bakery Frankel wrote. After McGugan's video went viral, Frankel deleted the comment. Wonder why. When Forbes tried to contact Frankel's representatives, they were ignored too. Another woman who posted a TikTok talking about a similar attack privated her entire account. Many Americans in big cities have been left defenseless, and this is worsened by the behavior of the three-letter agencies, which seem to have been weaponized against the American people. The IRS, the Department of Veterans Affairs, are amassing weapons and ammunition, and even the US Postal Service has a tactical team. Seems like there's more deadly force trained against Americans than that used to protect the border. Now let me tell you about NMN. This isn't just any supplement, it's a game changer. A recent Harvard study showed that NMN can help reduce weight, cholesterol, and even blood pressure in overweight adults. This thing's been dubbed the limitless pill and can take 10 to 20 years off you. It's like the fountain of youth in a bottle. FDA, they're trying to take it away from you. Why? Because a healthy, strong population is harder to control. They want to reclassify NMN as a drug, cornering the market for the pharmaceutical industry and taking it away from you. Now this stuff isn't cheap for a reason. But for this video, Black Forest Supplements has agreed to an amazing 25% off 48-hour special deal. I wanted my viewers to have a chance to get their hands on a supply of NMN before it's too late, before any potential restrictions come into effect. In times like these, we need to be vigilant, we need to be prepared, and most importantly, we need to take control of our health, because if we don't, they will. That's why I urge you to check out the link in the description box down below and grab some NMN for yourself. The New York Post now reports another NYC woman sucker punched on the street in an attack that left her with broken jaw. Dulce Pichardo, 57, said she was commuting home from work at about 5 p.m. Tuesday when a stranger took a swing at her on the sidewalk of Grand Avenue near Dean Street in Crown Heights. He just punched me on the right side here, very strong, Pichardo told Pix11, adding that the brute never said a word. She was left with facial fractures, a broken jaw, and having to drink food out of a straw for weeks.
He hit me very, very strong over here. And he broke everything here. Everything's break.
33-year-old Franz Judy was later apprehended and charged with assault.
He's being charged with assault 3, not with a felony, because there's no intent. So therefore, he's being just charged with that. He has 7 prior arrests for assault charges, and he's out in the street.
And yet another similar incident. Also on Tuesday, an unidentified male approached a 24-year-old woman in Flatiron and punched her in the head with a closed fist just before 1 p.m, police said. He then fled on foot and the victim refused medical attention. The suspect was described as a roughly 35-year-old man with a dark complexion, about 5'10" and weighing 180 pounds with a slim build. Now Forbes has followed the New York Post in speculating that we could indeed be seeing a return of the knockout game. A behaviour in which participants try to knock a victim unconscious with a single punch. Wouldn't it be somewhat helpful if we could profile the kind of person who would do such a thing? Problem being that in many of these cases, the women are reluctant to accurately describe their attacker. Really makes you think. If you value what I do and you want to help support me, please visit pauljosephwatson.locals.com and either pledge a one-time donation or subscribe to join my community, get early access videos, and message me directly. And exclusive live streams coming soon too. Promise. Check out the Locals link down in the description. And don't forget to take a look at the brand new website modernity.news. That's where you'll find all my content, including exclusive articles. That's modernity.news.